And we are truly a dedicated group of volunteers that come together every Thursday. And when we offer what is considered a pop-up distribution, that pop-up distribution provides 30+ tables, and they're filled. When someone says that they credit Sidewalk Warriors for their life, I always find that as a challenge to hear, because again, we're a dedicated group of volunteers and we come together because we want to be there to be able to help, but you don't recognize that impact that you have on people, and you don't recognize that hand that I may put on someone's hand, you know, when I give that hug or whatever it may be, that it made that much of a difference, and that we showed them that we care and that we love them. Giovanni came, and he's always been a gentleman. He was always someone who had the kindest of heart, but he was lost. And you could tell that he just needed someone who cared.
If it wasn't for them, I would have died last year in the summer and winter outside because I was homeless, me and my girl. They gave me warm clothes, blankets, boots, everything that I was needed for winter. I was living outside.
The addictions that people go through, you know, it is a ton of work, and sometimes you're not ready to make those changes. And he was ready to make those changes. And he is one of those individuals that when he asked for something, you know, you just believed in him, because you knew that if you gave it to him, it would give him that encouragement to be able to go to the next step.
I'm a recovering addict. 16 months, 2 weeks and 4 days. They helped me. Saved my life. Well, now I'm starting working in a week. I got my own apartment.
When you see someone who is really relying on you and coming to you and that need is there, we didn't want to let anybody down.
The impact that this has on myself and my mother Rose, will be 87, November 9th. I don't know if I have the words. It's just wonderful.
Domestic violence destroyed my life, and that one bad decision and one bad move created homelessness for me, which ended up with some drug abuse and some problems being homeless. I didn't have a way to get back on my feet once I found myself in that low down. It's just almost impossible to get back up again. There's a lot of people out here in that spot. So we were living outside at the time, so they helped us with a lot of foods that we could use that were non-perishable, so that we could actually eat, because we didn't have ways to cook, and living out under a bridge, you know, we're really limited with what you can use.
You know, Monica, when she signed up for the bike, she really didn't think that we were going to be able to provide one to her. With the generosity of the community and everybody coming together and being able to collect over 75 bikes, she was one that we were able to provide to. And I remember receiving a message that night, and the night that she received her bike, she says she felt so free that the wind was blowing through her hair as she was truly riding her bike. And I thought, wow, like this was something that we would all take for granted.
I am in a position now in my life, now that I've gotten myself out of homelessness. I'm recovering and staying clean and sober. And so without your guys' help, I wouldn't be able to. And now what I'd like to be able to do is give back.
None of us are paid to do this. 100% of everything we do goes back to those who we help. So we have a couple of different fundraisers in addition to this wonderful event here. And those events are a little bit smaller side, where we have a concert, a benefit concert, and then we also have a chicken barbecue. Those were phenomenal because it gave us that little bit of boost to be able to help us continue with some of our programs that we truly needed. Ginsberg Foods will do a huge donation to us. And in that donation will often be larger pieces of meat. And we have them in our freezer, and then from the freezer they go to our cooks. The heart of a Sidewalk Warriors volunteer is truly a dedicated individual who sees a need.
I really enjoy it. It just makes me so happy, and it's more than, you know, a volunteer. It's a part of our life now. We're so excited to be a part of it.
I think it's just comforting, and it's kind of like home, even if maybe their home is somewhere in between right now, or they need a little extra help. Something just to kind of remind them of better times or give them a little hope for the future.
because every week there's photos or videos posted on Facebook for our organization. And my daughter, who lives in California, Madison, works for Mattel. And one week, we had a table over there with homemade teddy bears on it. My daughter saw that and she said, "You guys do toys? Did you know that Mattel donates to nonprofit organizations in for Christmas time?" It just blows my mind that a big company on the West Coast can donate to our small organization here in Troy. And it just goes to show you how nice people can be. And I can just picture the kids' faces. They're gonna love it. I can't wait. I can't wait for that day.
I want people to really understand that someone that's experiencing homelessness or someone that's just down on their luck, whether they may not be the stereotypical looking individual, they may be having a little bit of dirt under the nails, whatever the case may be, they're human beings. And I think we need to recognize that everyone deserves a chance.
Oh my God, everybody here is very friendly and helpful. They make you feel a part of. Like my first time coming here, I was pretty broken. I didn't know about what to do or how to go about it. I'm seen as a person, not just somebody coming to get help. They treat you like you're a part of their family. I just want to say thank you to all of the volunteers that come here through rain, hail, sleet, and snow, because without you guys, a lot of us would really be without, and you genuinely come here and help with open arms, and I appreciate you.